end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash.
Okay, see you later.
I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can.
Okay, Coach. Well, after the season ends, the Chargers most likely moving about 12 miles north of here. But for now, we've got football at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers. Badgley now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Is that crunch loud?
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Switch.
Here's the second-year back out of NC State, Nyheim Hines. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Go.
This is Hines. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
He's coming.
Yeah, you did.
Watch twist. Shoot. Motion.
On 2nd down, it's Hines, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
A lot, Archo.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before
He was
moving up to
punching
the
a
next
lot.
level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Right 58, right behind you. Stop your body. Kill.
From the 50, it's Love. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Hey, Doug, I just got a user pick with the rookie.
Well, not a good omen there. his first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
That's what he just did.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they're going to get this beyond.
Keep bringing your safety up.
He's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Gordon on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
That's what he's doing.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a first
I got any offensive coordinators watching?
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues,
no,
it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Anthony Walker, the other Colts linebacker with over 100 tackles a year ago, making the play there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Taylor.
Oh, how did I drop that? How did I drop that?
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You see that shit,
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. To throw is Taylor. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You know what play that was.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Throwing on 2nd down, Taylor. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers.
Yeah, I forgot I got Taylor. I ain't lying.
On 3rd down, Taylor being chased out left. Going deep here for got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 30 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take this potential
motherfuckers. Motherfuckers.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so. But I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
I saw that the other night.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will fall incomplete.
Get off of that.
Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be.
Now what he doing?
The final play of this first quarter. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw is Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, wahoo!
Out of the gun, Locke going for the deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference.
You see that bullshit in?
Thought they had a nice play.
Yeah.
Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
One man. 12. Man out. And 58 is the mic. Well, 58 is the mic. Danny. Hey, Foxtrot.
On 1st and 10, Locke. Coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I did not get that
This
one.
defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
2nd and 10, Luck again.
Get off of that.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Ain't that how Mike said? Get off of that.
They went with a dime hook on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, Orbit.
A shotgun snap for Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see
Get
the
off
ball
of that.
coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of
We out there laying the wood and
in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
see if I can get him with my play.
A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game.
Ooh,
then
that was
Broncos
dangerous.
and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching
That was
debut.
dangerous,
And the Raiders'
Tyrod.
final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Eckler spins away. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw is Taylor. To throw on
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat
Did
on
you
it.
see
Don't
that
think,
fucked
partner?
up throw?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Tyrod?
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Man, what? No pressure. Nigga wide open in the flats. That's fucked up.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go.
Nope.
Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
You gotta pay your cable bill.
On 2nd and 9. Luck. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
58, Mike, 58.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck.
Way to get your hand on it. Way to get your hand on it, Pyramid.
To the game, their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So out come the Chargers. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Tyrod, get your shit
Something
together.
to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
55. I got one.
Here's Taylor. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Jamal Sheard on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Well, that 2nd down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. It'll
You
go
see that
as
move,
a
man?
gain of 11 and a Charger first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Gordon.
You got him and
He'll
old boy?
lose yardage back to the 29. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd and 12, Taylor. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's
I let that motherfucker go.
Way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second
Old
down.
ass motherfuckers.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down now, it's Gordon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain.
Damn, do I go for it or do I kick the 3?
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Badgley's kick is good. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a first down.
He fucked up.
Of course,
he
they
fucked
had the
up.
option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they
Wait a
like to
minute.
let them stand.
I fucked up. Oh, man. Yup.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff.
Ran into my kicker. Yeah, I think the game fucked up.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they
think
get
the game
set to
fucked
take
up.
over. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
Give me that.
For
Give me that.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And they're the recipient of a nice gift here late in the half with a real chance to put points on the board.
I think my man that I picked it off with got hurt, though.
On the board. So here with this gift, with this opportunity, they've got to find a way to cash it in.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
Yup,
the
he
30.
did get hurt.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he tried to force it to
got
Allen,
me.
and it's intercepted.
I ain't see that motherfucker get back there like that.
And his guys have
That was
got it
good
back
shit.
at the closing stages of the first half.
That was good shit.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position.
Get
Take
off
the
me.
knee, get to the
Where you
locker room.
think you
And he'll
going?
lose yardage.
We out there
and be down
biting.
at the 7-yard line. So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we are off to Orlando
biting
to check
tonight
in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I cut my plays down to 300, Ant.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on second down. Taylor to Gordon out left. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They go play action with Taylor. And it's complete. Henry. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards on first down. Gordon. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pretty quiet, team. Pretty quiet. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
To the left, yep.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Here's Locke. To the right side to Eric Ebron.
Come on, rookie.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Now a first down throw. Locke finding Paris Campbell, and there's Campbell's first.
Better be holding or something. Oh, come on.
It's a face mask.
I'm going to have to set that motherfucker down.
Indeed, here come the flags.
This motherfucker.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Check 52. Let's go, Mexico.
Luck gives this one off to Mack. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Get your shit
That's
together,
the major
rookie.
focus of the halftime meetings had to be figured out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down. And he gets the first
Man, they gotta
yardage
fix
he
that
needs
shit.
before he's brought down at the 6. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Lott. And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown.
Fuck that up. Fucked it up.
From 6 yards away. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Vinatieri able to tack on the
let's go,
PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I think I gave him 45 yards on penalties.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Two face mask and a pass interference. Yeah.
Let's go now. Pittsburgh. 55 tonight. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back.
Now Taylor on 1st down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. And caught, right side, Green. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Taylor. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at Dignity Health.
Hey, look at that. It's like 9-3, Ant. You see that?
As we begin the 4th.
Watch the score. It's gonna pull up all the. You'll see it. You see that
3rd
shit?
and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
When it did a breakdown by the quarter.
Here's Taylor to throw. And the pressure gets to him.
Yeah,
again.
that shit said 9-6, man. It gave me the
get in there for his
this
second
fucking
sack
game
of the afternoon.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
This
No, not at all. I did have a coach
game
explain to me
cheated
years ago
me,
that
dog.
for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking.
Earlier,
To me, it seems
They're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
accepted the penalty, but it didn't give it to me. But the score just flashed for 3 quarters, and it gave me the points, but it's not giving me the points in the game. Yeah.
Some good
I'm
early in week 1, and this
send you the video when this game over with.
As we come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with
This some
Takes it to the
bullshit.
26, just a 1-yard gain. Offensively with
Yeah.
the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On 2nd and 9, Luck looking deep here for Ebron, and that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
From the gun on third down, Love. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
True.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Jim.
The handoff, it's Eckler. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd and 11 now. Taylor. He
Damn, Taylor.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed. And a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Damn, Derwin.
On the play. Luck now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
From the 17, Luck.
He's
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Come on. Hey, 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Let's go.
Now it's Luck. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, we got one more chance, fellas. We got one more chance
to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point.
I'm going to my play, first play.
Anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Bring your safety down. Oh, you ain't going to bring him down now?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Benjamin with it over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The first play of the second half. A big success, over 30 yards. Now a desperation throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14.
This game under protest because he just got the game-saving pick with Myrick, the one he cheated with.
The intended receiver there, Allen, scoring has really been at a premium. Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game, as you noted.
Yeah, this under protest.
For them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs, but the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go.
Man, I think that motherfucker got 2 picks with him.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I did.
They run again with Hines, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Locke. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Campbell.
That did
go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines.
Yeah.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. How about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants
this
ran
type
it
of
one
shit
more
that
time,
I hate
ball
with
caught
motherfuckers
free.
like that.
Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
He cheated on getting Myrick. Now he's doing, okay.
They run the counter. It's Hines, and he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man. So